Fedora Outlier LLC logo animation. Logo is burnt orange, reddish brown. The shape is a square with a white outer glow creating dimension. The letters FO are in the center of the square. The letters have a hand-drawn artistic appearance. Backdrop is black with light flares that appear then disappear. There is a transparent mirror image of the logo underneath.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Vashawn Jones, visionary of Fedora Outlier LLC. Which camera do I have? Let me, 1, 2, 3, 4. I tell you, man, this blind thing. All right, I think that'll work. It should be good. So I'm in my broadcast mode. I got my headphones on, and I'm talking through the RE20 mic by Electro Voice. And so listen, I'm depressed because I just went blind. That's an interesting topic. Of course, I've been blind since I was 30. I'm about to be 46 in 6 days. So that's not the case for me. Now, do I run into frustrations because I'm blind? Absolutely. But do I overcome it through alternative methods, or do I dive deeper into my blindness and explore it in order to exploit the things that I want out of life? Absolutely. So right after this, we're going to dive deep into I am depressed because I am blind, right? Let's go.
The words Fedora Outlier LLC in the center of the screen. In each corner, 4 different videos of Vashawn Jones, an African-American bald man. In each video, he is sitting in different rooms in his music production studio. One with yellow walls, one red, one orange, all with soundproofing materials. Headphones, computer screen, keyboards, microphones, various recording gear shown in each of the videos.
All right, so I'll tell you a little story in full disclosure, being transparent. When I went blind 16 years ago, it was traumatic. I remember sitting in the living room the bedroom, and I cried. I cried for about 5 minutes because, what else was I to do? In my frame of mind, I'm the person that goes after it. I go get it. Hell or high water, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to make a way. It's just my personality. It's just my DNA. It's what I do. But at that particular time, I was so vulnerable. I was so broken. I was so torn because I could no longer see. This is coming from a person that, everything was based on sight. I had like the best haircut and the best clothes and the best shoes, and I drove a Mercedes and, expeditions and navigators. And, at the time, that was the hot stuff. We're talking, 20 years ago, in my 20s, and Escalades, all of that. So I was the man. I was literally the man. And then the man loses his sight, and what do? And so that depression came over me like a wave, like a tornado. And, it caused me to cry, and I really was heartfelt. It really hurt to not be able to see. And after that 5 minutes, it was like this calming came over me, and I was like, excuse my French, but screw it. I'm going to make it happen in life as a blind person. One of the things that I said when I went to a convention is, and I said it to about 50 people, and everybody looked at me like I'm crazy, I said 2 things. Vashawn is always opening his mouth to some stuff, but I speak my truth. But forget the first thing that I said, which had all the women like, yeah, I want him. The second thing that I said was, I'm going to learn one thing from every blind person that I come across. And if I'm exposed to thousands of blind people throughout the years, the conventions, the meetings, the advocacy, all of that stuff, then I'm going to learn how to be the absolute best blind person, the coolest blind person, the most proficient, efficient, effective, empowering blind person that I can be. And I become that. And so what can you do to, and I can't say what to do when you become depressed. Don't self-transition. I know that. Please don't do that. It's not the end of the world if you lost your sight. In fact, it's the beginning of a whole new world. And you can do anything, man. I skydive. I shoot guns. I got my carry permit. I traveled the world by myself. I go to conventions. I got lots of friends, both blind and sighted, white and black. You know, it's not a life of despair. So here's my words to you. Get around blind people. Blind people need more blind people to know how to be blind. And get with people that are positive. Find mentors. Find people that have walked that walk, that have used that white cane to the best of their ability, and know that you can do it. I remember, man, when I first became blind, the first story I got from a blind person is, hey, this person fell down the steps backwards, broke their neck, had a heart attack, and died. You know what I didn't do? I ain't fuck around with them steps. Do you hear me? So I mastered those steps because I didn't want that to be me. And so, yeah, man, it's a thing being blind. It really is. And I know it. I'm completely like total, but there's nothing I don't do. There's nothing that I can't do that I want to do. And so you can do it as well. So listen, if this is you, this has been you, tell your story, talk about it. More people need to hear it. And you guys know what it is. Let's change the world. Let's look at life in a different light, and let's change the world together.
Light flares moving over black backdrop. The word empowerment in orange, all uppercase, appears behind the flares. Underneath the word empowerment, in white lettering, also behind the flares, is a mechanism by which individuals, groups, and communities gain mastery over their affairs. Light flares fade. A transparent mirror image of the words are also underneath.